Àwa ò ní dákẹ́, àlùtàlà ó máa fà.
Àwa ò ní dákẹ́, àlùtàlà ó máa fà. Àlùtàlà ó máa fà o.
Tọ́rọ̀ yìí yóò fi ìjà sọpẹ́. This is the way I wanted to be.
This is the way I wanted to be. This is the way I wanted to be. This is the way I wanted to be.
LASUED, àwa lóye o.
Àwa lóye. Àwa lóye o. Ohun tàbí ìjà fún LASUED, àwa lóye o.
Àwa lóye. Conscious Nigerian students. We are here today to appeal to the government for them to show our discomfort, whereby what they have been doing to us. This movement here has been the only main institution as far as the education is concerned. Today they are taking this campus away from us. We are appealing today for the government to come to our aid. And look again, Badagry division has LASUED already. Now they are taking LASUED. We believe with the case of traffic and the solution to the traffic in Lagos State, movement should be able to accommodate more of this LASUED as far as it is concerned. Yes, we appeal to the government, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to come and restructure this and look into it, thereby bringing down here the main campus of LASUED. As far as movement is concerned, we have the landmarks and every other infrastructural development is concerned. Now we are appealing to the government to come to our aid and make sure we get this and movement to accept and take the Lagos State University of Education, LASUED. Thank you very much.
All right. Next question.
Of the greatest Nigerian student, Nigerian student. Ever Koniba Nigerian student. I still remain myself a representative of the Federation of Equed Division Student Association. And with me here are also stakeholders of this great division. Our time must be hard. We are tired of having many campuses here. We want the main campus. We want LASUED here in Equed. Equed has been the dumping site for years. We have LASUED as the main site. We have Jabatech Annex. We want Equed to have the main campus. We want LASUED. We are appealing. We are showing our grievances to our government today. We want Governor Babatola Ifashola. It's not only in terms of politics that we want to be partaker. We voted in our government. We voted in our governors. Yes. We have our representatives. We have our leaders. So that's the main reason. Our students, our voice must be heard. Our stakeholders, you must do what we want. You must fulfill our desires. And that is why we are here today. We don't want honest campus. It's not you will remain the College of Education, or you leave us the way we are instead of giving us honest. We don't want honest again. We want our voice to be heard. We don't want a top-bottom approach. We want a system of bottom-top approach where we can have as the student stakeholders insist. We want to have a dialogue with the government to achieve this. Thank you very much.
And of your greatest Nigerian students, by virtue of the making sure I am Bade Jarazak, the sitting president of Mokped Student Union. I am here to give two reasons why Mokped deserves to be the LASUED main campus. If truly Lagos State wants to be discongested, with the population we have Lagos State, should aocoed be the main campus of LASUED? No, because here we also have a serene environment here in Equed, and the population here is not rowdy. And according to my research, I found out that aocoed is surrounded. There are.
Go to the front.
National Association of Nigerian Students. We are not here to create a violence. Rather, we are not here to cause confusion. All we are here to do is to express our feelings. Is to let our government know that things that are our rights, things that belongs to us, we know it as our rights. Yes. Today, we are all clamoring that we want Lagos State University. We don't want honest campus. Reason why are we clamoring for this? Why are we all clamoring for this? If you look at the situation, there is an adage that says, to whom much is given. We've stood beside the Lagos State government when nobody is there for them. We stood beside APC, and now it is the time for return. They need to pay us back. What do we need from them to use to pay us back? Is what? Is the Lagos State University that the government is about to create. This thing, if you look at it very well, Mokped has every necessary criteria to be the University of Lagos State. Yes, we have all criteria. If you think you don't agree with me, you may ask questions. And if the government calls us to ask questions, we are going to give them the answer. Let me tell you, my comrade, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, we've seen him as the best governor. We appreciate all his effort so far. But now, we are not fighting. We are begging him to please look Mokped, put Mokped into consideration that this time, if he assisted us by bringing this university down to Ekpe, it will give us more and a big opportunity for us. It will let me say, it will add more value to Ekpe division. It will bring more economic down to Ekpe division. And in this regard, I will end my speech for now. Thank you, my comrade.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our
Luta!
Continua!
Luta!
Continua!
Victoria!
Asata!
I want to say,
Say!
I want to vibrate,
Vibrate!
I want to yarn, I want to reaffirm, I want to affirm, I want to speak. I am Comrade Odufo Idris, popularly known as Idma,
Capacity!
the senior advocate of Nigerian students.
Capacity! God bless the leader, sir.
I am speaking on behalf of the leadership of all students in Ekpe division. Today, the leadership of all students in Ekpe division are coming out to speak our mind on the status quo of the unproposed LASUED main campus, which is situated as Ijaniki currently. We are appealing to the Lagos State government, Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, which we are all know in the years he has assumed office to date, as our listening father, as the father of all students in Lagos State, and the father of all youth in Lagos State, the father that is here, that is in Lagos to make peace, and we are wanting more from him on this matter. On this note, we are coming out today to speak our mind, to appeal to him on the issue of LASUED, that Ekpe alone can even have the main campus and not even satellite campus. But without being sentimental, the satellite campus can be situated anywhere in Lagos division. But we are proving in all facts and figures that Ekpe is more than, Ekpe deserves the main campus more than any other institution in Lagos State. If by virtue of marriage, Ekpe and Ijanikin is yet to burn LASUED, which we are appealing that with Ijanikin, which is known as aocoed, Ekpe is more deserved than Ijanikin with facts and figures. As my brother said before earlier, if the government call us, we have facts and figures to present. Those that on this matter, we are not here to argue with anyone, but to make point why Ekpe deserves the main campus of LASUED. We are not here to argue the oldest campus with any institution. Likewise, we are not here to argue the best campus, but we are arguing why Ekpe deserves the LASUED campus. And on this note, we are not here also to speak on tribalism. Ekpe is enough, and we have been enjoying the government in the past. On this note, if we can be given this opportunity of having the mega campus, the issue of the congestion of traffic will be easily solved by that. If you look of Ekpe division, if you look of Badagry division, we have LASUED there, while the annex campus of LASUED is already situated in Ekpe. If you look of Yabatech, we have Yabatech main campus at Yaba 6, while the annex campus is situated in Ekpe. In this LASUED, if we are given the consideration of main campus of LASUED in Ekpe division, we will be so much appreciative. And in Ibile, when we look into Ibile construction of Lagos State, we have all division in Lagos State that owns one institution or the other. Ekpe is nowhere to be found. Only Mokped that we are always rejoicing with, now it is about to turn to LASUED. And why the proposed plan of LASUED is to be situated as Ijanikin. We are appealing, we are calling our forefathers, we are calling our fathers in the government, we are calling our royal father, we are calling all prominent leaders outside Ekpe in Nigeria, and we need to help us speak to the governor on this matter, because we are aggrieved and we are not happy to the proposed
to the proposed campus which is sent to the governor. On this note, we call on Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, which we have all been known as our father since he have assumed office till date, to help us look into this matter before it get out of hand. We are not speaking negatively to the government, but we are appealing and we are begging. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight.
Mark, don't run away from your people now.
Good morning.
Face the camera, yes, sir.
Well, I'm supposed to face my people.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. It's good to have you guys around. And the most interesting thing is we all mean well. And it's good that you've come around to display your message and also to pass your message across to the MHR. I can assure you that your message will be delivered. And I hope you guys come with your formal protest letter, because it's quite important as well, because that will actually drive your message. But one thing I should also let you understand is it's very good in the act of displaying your displeasure. You should be very careful and mindful so that people will not hijack any such. And when I say hijack, it's not by violence alone. Sometimes you have all these social media vices. Don't let anybody just intercept and use it against you, because if you are not careful, you know, what we are fighting for is to make things better. So we should not be in a way to make it worse and all that. So, and one important thing is we should be more, we should be more appreciative. And the only thing we are saying is good that this thing is going to change, but we want a situation whereby our own area will be the sitting home for the whole thing. This information is what we have, but let's share ideas and let's see how we can move forward. I'm very sure the MHR will handle it the best of his own knowledge, and I want you guys to know that this thing is not magic. It's always require process, and we will follow all due process, and I will say by God's grace we'll get the most favorable and desired result. Thank you. And this is your representative from the MHR level. And the beauty of the whole thing is, as you can see, some people are still having their holidays today, but because we are always willing to represent you guys at all times, our office is open, and that's why we are here, and we are here to make things better. So thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
You want to say something?
Any question?
Yeah, let's move to judgment.
Thank you very much.
Solidarity forever.
Giving the main campus to aocoed, trying to make OPEC and we have enough honest campus in the bed. We have Yabba, we have LASUED. So bringing LASUED as well. Bringing LASUED as honest to disadvantage to us, because we are already out of and this one of the major factors is that this will be developed. So, in as much as it's developing this stage, then aocoed should be number one priority for this year. Number one, there is no any governmental party in the bed. So, if the university is coming to the bed, it is not something that we have develop the community as well. And the second one is that if truly Lagos State wants to be congested, should we give main campus to aocoed again, knowing that that place is already a jet line and it is overpopulous? So that is my point. And we are not here for jamboree or for violence. We are here so that the government who are serving should hear us and consider us, and also the personality and the duties.
And educators go back. Fundamental kiki. Pulu pulu.
Greatest Nigerian students.
Discourage us.
Nothing shall discourage us.
Aluta continua.
Victoria Sata. Another breakthrough. Nothing shall discourage us.
And educators Nigerian students. I remember my humble self, Comrade Eduardo Amalaiwala, Chairman, Federation of Ekpa Division Students, FEDSA. I'm talking today on behalf of the Ekpa indigenous students home and abroad. As we all know, the divisions in Lagos as represented in Bile. Each divisions have at least one state-owned tertiary institution. As we all know, the Bile acronym as it stands, Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu, Lagos, and Epe. Ikeja to be spoken. It has the Lagos State Cooperative College and also the Lagos State School of Nursing in Igodo. Followed by the Badagry, which have the Lagos State University and Adeniro Ogunsoya College of Education. The Ikorodu division, it has the Ikorodu division, it has the Lagos State Polytechnic, which will soon be turned to the Lagos State University of Science and Technology, and the Lagos division, which has the entire federal owned institutions in Lagos State, the Yabatech, the Unilag, and the FCE Akoka, and the Lagos State College of Health Technology, LASUED, which is owned by the Lagos State government. And with the last one, which is the Ekpa division, we have the only one, Mokpet, and others. We have only one, Mokpet, which now want to be turned to LASUED. We can't keep watching. In which this only institution want to be taken and given the annex grant. We can't turn Ekpa division to a dumping grant. Thereby we will come and be dropping all sorts of things, all sorts of annex campuses. Last week is there, annex. Yabatech here, annex. Now we want to turn Mokpet to LASUED. Let's not turn Ekpa to a dumping grant. Whereby we still give Mokpet again, LASUED. No. We have all kind of infrastructural capacities, all kind of landmarks abilities to accommodate. You have the most accommodable land and society. Coupled with various staff, they are able to come up and accommodate more people, and we entertain the institution. We are ready in Ekpa division, as far as nobody and Ekpa is concerned, to give more land to the government, whereby government will be upgraded towards the Lagos State University of Education, and we accommodate as much as possible students, even if it is 100,000 students, if we accommodate. Not like that place. We are saying we should continue moving, and let's take this to our point. We have LASUED in Badagry division, which is very, very close to our point as well. Now you are taking more LASUED there. It will be a kind of big traffic congestion on that road, in which the well-being and welfareism of the students in that place is at stake. Now we have Mokpet here. We can accommodate as much as possible. The good road is there, the infrastructure development is there. So what else do we need? Mokpet can accommodate and is ready to take the LASUED main campus. Our appeal goes on to the Lagos State government and its deputy, the Lagos State governor and his deputy, Governor Sanwo-Olu, and what deputy Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, followed by the Speaker, House of Assembly, Special Advisor on Education, and the entire stakeholders on this matter to look at it and restructure this thing, whereby Mokpet is the best place to accommodate the LASUED main campus. Thank you very much.
I want to say,
I want to say, I want to vibrate, I want to vibrate, I want to affirm, I want to affirm. On this matter, we, the leadership of all students in the Ekpa division, we are showing our displeasure on the status quo currently on LASUED issue. We are appealing to all our royal fathers in the Ekpa division, all our leadership, all our elected leaders in the
Fabarate.
all our appointees in current executive of Lagos State government. We are appealing everybody from the deputy governor to the SAE, to SA on civic engagement. We are appealing to call on all obas from Oba Animashaun to Oba Ilara to Oba Nofoija, which is hosting the institution, and all Obas to mention but few. We are calling them to put hands on board. We are calling them to have sleeplessness on making this a realistic. We are seeing the Badagry division are not sleeping. We are calling every of our stakeholders to please rise and speak for us. We are Sorosoke in this period. We want them to Sorosoke with us. We want them to speak with us. We want them to vibrate with us. The achievement of this great outing is for us to have the main campus. We are not wanting any other negotiation except that. All what we want at this moment is the main campus of LASUED, because every Ibile in Ekpe division has one institution or the other. The only institution that belongs to Ekpe division is MOPE, so we cannot make it an annex again. Ekpe has house annex campus enough. We are ready to make them in a peaceful way. We are wanting them to stay, but the main campus of LASUED to domicile in nowhere in Lagos than Ekpe division. We have all facilities that takes to make it done. We believe when LASU main campus is to start, they start like secondary school. And today, if MOPE should start, will become something in future. All what we are discussing and we are vibrating for is for the main campus. We are not arguing to be the first, to be the best institution in Lagos State. We are arguing for the main campus. And we hope if we should get this, Ekpe will be very okay for every Lagosians on so many reasons why Ekpe division should host this. On our presentation of paper, we believe the governor will see it when it gets to the office. Our Oba will speak. Please, you should let us please make this a realistic one. And our greatest Nigerian students.
For inside this blog, for inside Aluta, for inside this blog, for inside
Victoria, Kulukulu.
Please, can we know you?
My name is Kadri Abiola Adedurapo. I'm the Director General, League of Ekpe Youth and Student Association, which is LASUED.
Okay. So we learned that there are ongoing protests in Ekpe.
Yes.
What can you say about it?
The ongoing process in Ekpe is based on the proposed Lagos State University of Education, which is between the aocoed and MOPE. The thing is, we are having a peaceful protest today in Ekpe. You know, the students and the youth of Ekpe are saying they are trying to agitate about the movement on the proposed Lagos State University of Education, which we see as a very dynamic thing. That if we are bringing the University of Education to Ekpe division, it's going to be more of development to Ekpe division, since one of the priority of the Lagos State government is to develop Lagos State itself. So I believe we have the mini campus in Ekpe, we have the Yabatech, we have LASUED, LASU, and we have other institutions, which is more micro-technology primary education. But bringing this down to Ekpe, bringing the University of Education down to Ekpe, we make more development in Ekpe. So that's what I think about it, sir.
Okay. So do you think government will do something about the protest?
Yes, they have already done the second reading, which we believe with this protest it can change their mind. It can change the Lagos State government's mind about this about the University of Education proposed. So we believe with this protest, the government will consider our agitation to make a reverse or do something to it. So that's what I think, sir.
Okay. So like how what can you say so far about the protest? Is it a peaceful protest?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's a peaceful protest, to appeal to the government for the proposed LASUED, Lagos State University of Education. Other divisions, which is the Bile, we have other divisions have their own institutions there in their own houses. But if you look at aocoed has more institutions within and around them. They have more institutions within and around them. So we believe bringing education, University of Education down to Ekpe, we bring more development to Lagos State and to Ekpe itself.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
thank you.